What up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Happy fight day. What is going on? Are we ready? Are we ready for these fights tonight? Sneaky good card. I think should be some good ones later today. Kind of excited for it. Got a couple things going on. Not too much going on with Strike, huh, guys? We got a couple things to talk about there, but we're going to get right into it because poker is going to be starting pretty soon. I think like about an hour. So we'll make sure we're off before that. Before we get started, first giveaway, we'll get that going. TFSP in the chat. That bad boy's live. Go ahead and type TFSP in the chat. It's going to be for an S2 rare. S2 rare, and let's get it cracking. Let me get my screen up here. Probably gonna start today in, I'm thinking Discord, but yeah, probably Discord. So let me get that going here. Just because we don't really got many, we don't got no challenges or nothing this week, right, guys? Kind of rough. All right, UFC Strike Discord. Here we are. So TFSPs are coming through. That's what's up. So pretty much no strike now this week. Kind of weird, right? 2 weeks in a row. Then we didn't get a challenge either. We did get these community challenges that Alex put together. If you didn't see these are in the UFC Strike Discord under the community challenges channel. But 3 separate challenges that are in here. These are the rewards: Fresh Faces Pro Packs, 10 Fresh Faces Base Packs, fully loaded packs. I don't know why we didn't burn those bad boys yet. Maple Rush Elite Pack. So the community challenges on the guys who are fighting on the card is one of them. On the standout set is another one. And then the last one is for that elite pack. It would be having the S0 champ set. So those are the 3 community challenges that they put together this week. We don't have any like collection challenges or anything like that. If you qualify for any of those, you hit this verify button. Says to me you already completed this challenge, but you'll get a message that says, woohoo, you completed it. Complete it. They're going to raffle off some names. And whoever wins it based on however many people complete. They got a bunch of people to buy into Strike now, then stop doing it. Classic Strike, giving the customer what they want. Yeah, it's pretty wild, bro. It's pretty wild how I just thought the blue kind of stopped. But, you know, everybody did some digging as we have a pretty want to say mischievous group, so to speak. Everybody likes to look for a little what's going on. Everybody likes to gossip a little bit. But yeah, I mean, Aziz left the Discord server. I know I had a conversation with him, and I know he was like pretty much in charge of Strike now and creating that like dashboard with the XP and all that stuff. One of my biggest things that I told him when I spoke with him was you have to have our moments implemented in it. And we started seeing that, right? But yeah, I mean, there's not much communication coming our way, especially in regards to why it stopped, why he's gone. And then Daniel, obviously being on vacation for 2 weeks, didn't help the situation, right? Because yeah, like it looks like we don't got challenges. We don't have anything right now. And he should be coming back Monday, but then he said, you know, after that, he doesn't know when he's going to get back. So I don't know what the hell that means. Like, it's wild. It's wild. So hopefully Monday, you know, you gotta cover a lot of stuff Monday, so we know what the hell's going on. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So the community challenge is cooking. They'll probably do some more trivia and rumbles type stuff in this trivia and games section. I'm guessing over the weekend. But I don't know. Those trivia games are pretty much like dead middle of work day for me, so I can never get in them. And he doesn't. I don't think he doesn't tag like when he starts it. Fucking scroll up here. When he starts it, does he tag everyone? Because I usually don't think I see like a notification. So you get the tag at 6:30. We're doing trivia tomorrow, Wednesday, and then it's okay quiz time. Should be at everyone on this bad boy. 5 o'clock, my time, end of work day, driving home from work or getting off of work. About to get off of work. You gotta tag everybody when you're starting it. Because I don't think a lot of people participated here. And that's So just some feedback there to try and get more participation in those things. But yeah. Communication would have been nice from UFC Strike. Think a few people let go. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Hell yeah, it's crazy, man. It's wild as hell. It's the Wild West out here at UFC Strike right now, and like you know, in good old fashion, the only guy left standing in the server by himself, dealing with all the questions and all the people, is Alex. Like, it's like, man, happens like every year around this time, right? Because last year around this time, same shit was going on. So, yeah, I mean, my guess is as good as everybody else's. Not too sure, bro. Not too sure. Hopefully Monday is the day that we get some. Yeah, this dude, poor guy, bro. How many times he's got to deal with this shit, right? Getting left on the island by himself. And yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough for all parties involved, I guess. But as a consumer here, bro, you gotta communicate, especially if there's stuff, there's initiatives, there's office hours saying you guys, you're going to be at a disadvantage if you don't participate and strike now, and then the shit just ends out of nowhere. Come on. End of quarter results came in for companies, lots of layoffs everywhere. Yeah, it's true too. That's true too. And based on marketplace activity, I mean, it's tough, right? I mean, packs, last pack drop sold pretty decently, but I'm sure it would have sold out if they were like $15 or $20 a pack. They would have definitely sold out. I'm not sure what the difference is on math, money wise, based on how many sold currently, but versus if they sold out at another price point. But yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting situation we find ourselves in. But yeah, did get a couple rewards this week. Just quick touch on these guys. So we got Cop, finally. 628 of those were distributed. 372 are chilling with Strike still, sitting at $2 a pop. This came from a few weeks back. And this is a moment that dropped a day or two ago. So Pennington also came out. She's holding a little higher for the uncommon. That's simply because the challenge was a bit harder to complete. Not as many people got dupes on that one. And you got 274 total owned, with Strike holding 726 of them. But yeah, moments aren't looking too hot I'll be honest with you. Let's take a quick gander here. As to epics, we looked at it last week. Yeah, they're coming down. They're coming down. So Drickus is down to 16, 17, 18. There weren't as many guys last week under 20. There's, I think, one or two. Now we got 6 guys under 20. So most of them are the new ones, the newer ones that just recently came out, except for Schnell and Esparza. But yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild on the epics. Let's take a look at the rares. Rares are all at 4. I'm sure there's $3 listings here and there. People are probably buying them up right away, but they're holding their own at $4 for the most part. Uncommons, I don't know, are they? Oh, there's quite a few for $1 now. So there weren't that many for $1, but now we got 2 rows of $1 commons. So yeah, some commons are coming down, most definitely. Or uncommons, sorry. Very interesting. But yeah, we'll see, man. Monday's the day, right? Hopefully we get a big update. We get some clarity on what the hell's going on. Because I mean, no challenge this week too. It really sucks. Would have been nice to see something, but yeah. I mean, I had no idea there wasn't going to be a challenge this week, and I mean, thankfully I came out with this. Like, Real sent me a DM and like of like what some of the Top Shot guys were doing with, like, you know, trading in moments, like, but they were doing like things like trading in a certain player or a certain rookie or something like that. I was thinking, like, cuz Strike, I mean, we don't have, you know, teams, we don't have, you know, everything's a little different. So I mean, I figured, why not try and raffle off one of my champs, and I'll just take whatever anybody wants to give, right? And then pretty much use those moments, like I do on all the time, giving stuff away, whether it's on the podcast, whether it's in the Discord server. So I pretty much kind of works out for everybody. So essentially, we got a Jamahal Hill Champion up for grabs, and all you have to do is trade a moment to me on evaluate.xyz, and you get entered for a raffle entry. Common moments are worth 1 entry. Uncommons are worth 2 entries. Fandoms and rares are worth 5 entries. And your epics are worth 20 entries. And the maximum moments you can trade in is 25 moments. So you can't go Drickus floor bought. LOL, 16 is a steal, right? I hope so, bro. I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, max 25 moments on this right now. We got a couple people, 14. I don't know how many people we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. We got 12 entries. And it goes till next Friday, midnight my time. So that's midnight Central going into Saturday. So pretty much the night before UFC 298. If you did want to get into the raffle, make sure you have your entries in the night before 298, because I'm going to go live the following day on Saturday, UFC 298 day, and I'll spin and we'll announce the winner of the champ moment. So it'll be fun. All you need, like I said, just one. If you throw in 1 common, you get a shot at it. Obviously, some other people wanted to go in heavy, but you could see the guys who have traded in 25 moments so far got that red, and they're maxed out. So we'll see. We'll see. So far, we got 198 moments traded in, 665 total entries. So it was really good. Really good turnout so far. And it'll be fun. It'll be really fun to spin this thing to see who gets it. And I think based on how it's going so far, I think it might be something we'll try and do. I wanted to do like a floor champ because I wasn't sure what kind of reception it was going to get. But if we can get good turnarounds on it, like we'll definitely do better champs. Maybe try and gear it around somebody who's fighting on a card, maybe monthly we'll do something like this. But yeah, I think it was just a fun way to try and utilize moments or just to maybe take a shot at throwing a couple commons and getting, a champ in return. It doesn't hurt. And obviously, you know, based on how many, the odds aren't as bad based on, how many people are in here and how many contribute, but it'll be interesting. It should be fun. So, should be fun. On that note, fight card. Fight card time. Hey, my man. Appreciate you. But yeah, no rush. 298 the day before. So next Friday, pretty much is the deadline to get your moments. Just DM me on Discord. You have to make sure you're in my server, my Discord server, in order to enter. I'll pop the link in here right now. We're going to talk about this fight card, but we're going to run this first giveaway right now. Link for the Discord is right there. So we got the TFSP giveaway running. Go ahead and type it in the chat if you haven't already. TFSP in the chat. This is for a S2 rare. Yeah, you could submit more, bro. Once you hit 25, you're tapped out. But you could submit more if you want to add more to your pool. Yes, sir. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Like and subscribe. Yes. TFSP in the chat. Last call. We're going to run this first one, and we'll have another one that will run before the end of the show for another S2 rare. And we'll see what's up. All right. Here we go. Last couple ones. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who gets the first one. Ifra, my man. Congratulations. This guy's on a heater. All right. Congrats, bro. Get this next one teed up. We'll do Apex. Apex, Joe Piper land in the chat. Apex in the chat. It's funny because me and Mo Fresh play Apex Legends once in a while. And when he wants to play, he'll be like, Apex in the chat. That's cute. That's cute to hop on the sticks. So, Apex is flying. Great fight card tonight. Should be low-key good. Low-key good. We're running it back. Apex in the chat. So, yes, sir. Oh man, lots of fights today. 14 fights on the books. Pick'ems were a little long to do. But yeah, should be a pretty fun card, man. There's some I'm not gonna go into the prelims too much, but a couple matchups to keep your eyes on that could be bangers. I like this Max Griffin Jeremiah Wells fight a lot. Should be a fun one. Everybody likes Loma, but I mean, we'll see what happens there. Bolaji, Oki. Everybody's hyping this guy up. There's another one we'll keep our eyes on in the prelims. Main card. A lot of toss-ups, huh, guys? A lot of toss-ups today. I think a lot of these fights can go either way. Some of these lines changed pretty dramatically, too, from when they opened. A couple fights, especially the Berzak fight. It was pretty dead even initially, and now if kind of moved over to Berzik a lot more. Ehor's hitting that dog range, but there's some good ones. Some good ones. We'll start at the bottom. Vieira versus Armin Petrosian. I don't know about. I mean, I think I have a feeling neither one's going to get a finish here. I think these guys are just very tough and durable. If I had to guess one, maybe I'm thinking I'm going to roll with the Brazilian. I think I'm going to roll with the Brazilian. I think I'm going to roll with Rodolfo Vieira. I think just maybe he's going to just do a little bit more wrestling, groundwork, takedowns, kind of gas this dude out over 3 rounds. I think he takes it by decision. That's my take on the first one. Michael Johnson versus Darius Flowers. Interesting fight here. I know Darius Flowers was having issues making weight yesterday. I know he weighed like a quarter pound over. I didn't see if he reweighed in or not. I didn't check. See if he actually made the weight, but never good when you're having a weight cut. Michael Johnson, obviously. For this one, it's tough because Michael, man, Mr. Johnson, is getting up there, guys. He's getting up there. He's 37. 37 years old. He's been on the wrong end of some bad knockouts. His last fight was a bad knockout. On the receiving end, he took a bad knockout. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about him being a favorite in this fight. I would have been very sure of picking Darius Flowers until the weight fiasco yesterday. Well, I think if I have to, I think I'm gonna lean on the younger dude here, and I'm gonna roll with Mr. Flowers. Might get his flowers today, beating Michael Johnson. Yeah, we'll see. Because he fought. I remember he fought somebody on short notice. Who was it? Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews. He fought Jake Matthews on short notice, and I'm talking about like a couple days notice. And that first round he did pretty decent. So I think he'll have a good showing today. What was that fight was his UFC debut. I think those butterflies out the way. I think he'll get it done against Mr. Johnson. Even though I hate to say it, but man, when you get KO'd like that, like sleeping, it's not good, bro. It's not good. And when he's up there in age, tough cutting all that weight, it takes a toll on you, bro. And I don't know. I don't like it. Next fight. Good old Brad Tavares versus G-Rod. Appreciate that, Top Shot Blazers. Hit that like. Hit that like. Man, G-Rod versus Brad Tavares. This should be an absolute slugfest, but I think G-Rod gets it done. Just faster strikes. I think he carries more power. Tavares is definitely durable as hell. It's going to be tough to put that guy out. Maybe this fight gets stopped with like a nasty cut or something. I could see somebody getting their face busted up really bad in this fight. But I think, yeah, if whoever the person who's going to be landing the harder shots is going to be G-Rod. And I think it's either G-Rod by decision or G-Rod by KO. But he's a heavy favorite for a reason. I think he gets it done, bro. I think he gets it done, most definitely. All right, Berzik versus Potieria. This is another interesting fight. Berzik making his UFC debut against Potieria. Potieria lost to And this fight was a pretty much close pick-em. Yeah, he lost to Alberg. Yeah, that's right. Alberg knocked him out. He's coming off of 2 knockout losses. He did knock out Shogun Hua, but he is 2-3 in his last 5. It's a nice striker. I'm not gonna lie, he's a nice striker. But if Berzek, I don't know much about this dude. He's fighting Poland. So anybody know what's this dude's what's up with this Berzek dude? I gotta do some research on this guy. What it was. 1 sub. Let me look at this guy. Looks like he's TKOing people a lot. Couple subbies early on. Orthodox fighter. That's about it, man. They got this guy as a heavy favorite making his debut, 17-5. Outside of the UFC, he's 17-5. 17-5. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ihor's got some reach on him. Don't know, guys. 75. They got the same reach, a little height here. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if this guy has any wrestling pedigree. Anybody know? Yeah, I know it's his debut, but does he have, is he a wrestler? Is he a striker? If he's a striker, man, Ihor missed weight. That's another thing, too, to watch out for. He's younger by 5-6 years, but I think with this guy making his debut, this kind of has a recipe for underdog winning to me. So it'll be interesting to see. Unless this guy's a grappler. If this guy is a good grappler, I think he'll win. But if it's not a grappling match and if it's a striking match based on the competition they've faced, I think Ihor might win this. Might have a problem in the later rounds. Just because he had a bad weight cut. He missed weight by 2 pounds. But yeah, this could be a live dog here in Mr. Ihor. Keep your eyes peeled on that one. Dan Dynamite Ige versus Andre Touchy Feely. Good fight. Feely's pretty tall and lanky, long for the division, so he obviously is coming in there with some good reach advantage, height advantage. So it should be a fun one. Because these guys do like to stand and bang. Ige, he's gonna have to close the distance. And he's had success doing that against taller guys. I think it should be a fun scrap, man. I'm looking forward to this one. If I had to pick one, I think because the thing is, I think it's just gonna be a standing fight because Ige's a good wrestler, but Feely's slick with submissions. So I think they'll probably negate themselves a lot down there, and I think they'll probably be standing up for the most part. If it goes the distance, I like Feely. If it ends early, I'm thinking Ige catches him. Well, I could see both guys have a path to victory, but I think I'm leaning a little bit towards. Got to go with 50K 50K Ige, you know. I'm gonna roll with Ige. But this is a fun one. Should be a fun one. And ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening. Dana White's favorite fighter, Joe Pyfer, versus Jack the Joker Hermanson. It's going to be interesting, man. Gonna be an interesting fight. I am looking forward to seeing Joe Pyfer fight some solid competition. It's a step up in competition. The odds are really heavy on Joe Pyfer. Obviously, the guy has looked unstoppable. He has been knocking everybody out that has been across the cage with him. Hermanson is a very slick grappler, so he's just got to watch out in those different scrambling positions, maybe in different clinch scenarios. You don't want this guy grabbing on your arm, leg, something like that, because he is pretty slick with it. But if I had to pick one, guys, it's not really a hard choice on this main event. Got to go with the man, Mr. Joe Pyfer. Everybody's picking him by knockout. Maybe he gets sub. Maybe he gets a sub. He shocks the world and gets a sub. Who knows? But it'll be interesting. It's a big step up in competition for him. Obviously, he looks like a world beater on his last few fights. So I'm looking to see what he can do against Mr. Hermanson later this evening. But it should be a good night of fights, man. Should be a good night of fights. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. It's a pretty short show. We don't got much going on, you know. Strike kind of left us hanging with the challenges and whatnot. But we do got poker. Pick'ems are still live till about a couple more hours. The prelims start in 2.5 hours, so poker starts in 20. But yeah, should be a fun fight night tonight. Got this last giveaway to run. Apex in the chat. Yeah, he is. I just think Hermanson's just a little slicker with the jits. I think his jiu-jitsu is slick. He's really sick. He's really slick, sinking in submissions. That was a tongue twister for sure. But yeah, he's I think he's just a little bit better in the jiu-jitsu area. But yeah, Pyfer's definitely a solid wrestler. Apex in the chat. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to call it today. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who's going to get it. So E forgot the first one, and the second one's going to John Farrell. I'm sure that's your real name. Don't know your Discord name. Just DM me in Discord, and I'll get you queued up. But that's pretty much it, guys. Till next week, next week's big show. Big show next week. 298. We got to give away the champ. We got to raffle off the champ. So it's gonna be pretty nasty. Pretty nasty show next week, and I'll make sure I got some good giveaways, and should be fun. Hope everybody has a great rest of their day. The fights starting in a little bit. Poker, pick'ems, all that. Make sure you get it in. And until next time, y'all, take it easy. Peace.